We struggled in the first half defending, but this just shows that when the pieces are working together and we have the effort that Coach always preaches, that we can really be an elite team.
How much different is the feeling in the locker room today than it was after last Sunday's loss?
I mean, it's pretty much like literally the other end of the spectrum. You come in a game and lose the way we did, having a lead against Belmont, and then here with everyone expecting us to not win this game, and some people even I hear on campus hoping we don't even have to play Louisville. It's just that mentality. We did a great job of ignoring that and coming to play and understanding that if we took advantage of the moment, we could be successful. Only thing that matters is what happens in this locker room, and we believe that we can beat anybody if we bring the intensity and effort that Coach always tells us. So, I mean, it's great to see that come to fruition.
And you wanted them outside, right? You wanted to get to Louisville.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
what happened with Belmont? You wanted a chance to kind of recoup yourself.
Right. Like I said, that leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you lose the way we did. And the best way to get past that is to come out and play is the way we did today. So now we can move on, and we know what we're capable of doing as long as we play hard and play together.
Did you guys surprise yourself at all? Because I know you surprised a lot of people, even the fans, people on press row. Just you won, you came out there and you beat up on them.
Yeah, I mean. It makes sense for other people outside of who we are to be surprised. Obviously, Louisville's #3 in the country. We just came off a bad loss. We've struggled against some teams that aren't as talented as us. But, we weren't surprised at all because we know that we've had practices where we played this well. We're a competitive group. We have talent. We just are still coming together as a team. And when we played as hard and as aggressive as we did today, it shows you that we're right about that.
How about Kennedy? You see that from him in practice?
Yeah, he has his moments. I mean, he's a freshman. He'll be up and down. But when he's up, he's active. He's on the board. He's a monster on the boards. Does a great job finishing around the rim, and he can pass better than most big guys I've seen in college basketball. So when he's on, it's a great asset to have.
That's Louisville, the defending national champ. So I think that we came out with heart. I think we came out with grit, and I think we had savvy, and I think that's what led us to the win.
Did you feel was there a point in the game where you felt like you could feel your confidence, not just yourself but the team?
Mostly when Coach got into it, telling us that he didn't care about us celebrating, he just wanted to win the game. I think that's what came out most in the team. I think that's what led us to winning.
How much do you feel like your size, and again, not just you, but the team, bothered you?
I think when we got him in foul trouble early, I think that's what hurt him the most. But I feel like we kept going back at him no matter what. We kept pounding in the lane. Nate and Marcus kept driving to the lane. Marcus, Luke, and Nate kept driving to the lane. So I think that's what helped us a lot.
They got a bunch of offensive rebounds in the first maybe 10, 12 minutes. How are you able to keep them more off the glass over the rest of the game?
Just using our principles that we use in practice, just boxing out, and just being strong with the ball. I think that's what they got the most is when we weren't boxing out, they were just getting the rebound right over our heads and stuff like that. So I think just boxing out and keeping the ball strong as well.
When you guys came to the huddle with about 12 minutes left, pretty excited. And Marcus kind of pointed to the clock and said something. What did he tell you guys?
He said we got 12 minutes left, that the game isn't over. I think we was up 12 at that point. But he was like, the game isn't over and that we need to keep our heads straight and keep playing.
Did you have a sense going into the game that you'd be able to break down their press and run over the top?
Oh yeah, I had a sense. When I first got my first outlet pass, I kind of realized that they wasn't paying attention to it. So I think that's it.
Coach Williams said he told you last night that you're the worst player on the planet.
Yeah, he did. I think that was just motivation to me. I think he did it on purpose because he knows the type of player that I am. He knows that I take challenges, so I appreciate it, and I played good today.
Was that in your head all night?
Yeah, it was. I couldn't go to sleep.
Really?
No, I couldn't go to sleep.
I'm starting to figure it out, playing at this level. It's just been a lot of new things to learn for me, so I just felt like, the first few games of the season, I just want to incorporate all the things that we've been doing in practice, and it's been harder for me to think about just relaxing and playing. So I feel like over time it's starting to come to me a little bit more. I was aggressive in a couple plays in the game yesterday, so I just feel like the more and more I play, it will start to come to me.
I think because we know our strengths and our weaknesses, and we have a lot of guys who understand that, and when your team understands that, then this is when you have these great wins like that. And we had a bad taste in our mouth last Sunday, and a lot of people really refocused and honed in on what they're good at, and we just kept persevering. And we beat a really good team today who's going to be playing deep into March and maybe even in April.